Hello everyone, I'm Jenna with Brown Dog Craft Company. Welcome. Tonight we are here. It's Tuesday, March 5th at 8 p.m. Central, and we are here for the Ice Cream Swirl Bundle card class. So as you're joining, if you're joining live, say hello and where you're from in the chat. Hi Marcia, hi Kimberly, hi Angelique, hi everyone. I'm really excited for tonight's class. It uses the Ice Cream Swirl Bundle from the mini catalog, from the mini spring catalog. And it's a really cute bundle. If you don't have it or haven't had a chance to see it yet, I will show you here when I flip the camera. And let's see, I have class every Tuesday pretty much at 8 p.m. Central right here on YouTube. And the first class of the month is always the bundle class. So it'll feature some bundle and we make 4 cards. So you can always get card kits. So you can make whatever you see me making here. The card kits are shipped right to you. They're $25 and they contain everything that you need to make all of the cards except for your stamps and dies. So you just need to add your own stamps and dies, whether it be from this set or a different set. Hi Pat, welcome. Hi Trisha from Charlotte, welcome. So I actually have a lot to show you guys tonight before we get started for class. I finished designing all cards for classes in April, and I thought maybe you'd want to see a sneak peek before the showcase. I wasn't going to do the showcase until, well, I don't know, probably next week or the week after. The week after probably. I'm trying to think. It's really early in the month, but But I have all the cards designed, so I thought I would show you, and you can sign up for the classes if you want that way. So I'll flip the camera, and we can talk about that. And oh, thanks, Marcia. This is what it does. This is what my hair does when I let it air dry from wet. And I can't stand it personally, so it's going to go up here once we start making cards. But hi Lisa. Oh, from Phillips, Wisconsin. So I'm in Hudson, Wisconsin, so I don't know, Wisconsin's kind of big, so I'm not sure how close we are to each other, but that would be fun if we are close. Okay, so I'm going to flip the camera and, oops, I don't have my camera on. I'll show you what we're making tonight, and then I'll show you some sneak peeks. Okay, and let me get me. Hello, there I am. Okay. Okay, so this is the bundle that we're using for tonight. It's from the mini catalog. It's page 37, and it's the Ice Cream Swirl bundle. So stamps and dies, and they're really cute, and you can make a shaped card, which we're going to make a shaped piece to go on one of our cards today. Okay, so that's where this comes from. It is a photopolymer set. Really cute sentiments. I love that the font is different. You can stamp, or you can die cut, or you can stamp and die cut. So lots of options with this set. If you don't have this set, let me find my cards. If you don't have this stamp set, but you still want to make these cards, you certainly can. I'll get my camera to focus by moving everything else out of the way. Other bundles that you could use would be Brewed for You, Hot Air Balloon, Simply Sparkling, Share a Milkshake, So Refreshing, and Sweet as Cherries. And those are actually all still current, so you could still get any of those too. So these are the cards that we are going to make. So this is the first one. This is where we make a shaped card. Okay, it's 4 1/4, but it's not quite 5 1/2. Okay. So it'll still fit in the standard envelope. Here's the second card we're going to make. And this third one's really cute with donuts. I love it. Now you can make this one just with some circle dies or a circle punch. You wouldn't have to stamp on the donuts. And then this is the one where you're going to want to stamp some sort of image. So we're going to make the ice cream cone. Okay, so when you get a card kit from me, everything you need for the bundle class, you'll get 4 envelopes, and you'll open each envelope, and every envelope will contain everything you need to make that card. Okay, so it makes it really simple and easy to organize. Let me set my stuff to the side quickly, and let's talk about a couple of things. Okay, first off, last week we did the fun fold class called Playing in the Rain, and that features the Plain and the Rain stamp set and 3 fun folds. The cost is $25 for that class, and I have 1 card kit left. It's right here. Okay, so I have 1 card kit. It can go to someone who wants it. So if you're watching this and you want to get in on this card class and you missed it, I have 1 card kit left, and you can go back and watch the replay. Okay, and I'll ship it to you for $25. Okay, really cute cards. They were really fun to make. And then I wanted to talk about class for next week. So next week is the Let's Craft. Marcia says, did you show the card kits for this month? Keep watching. I'll show you, okay? So next week we have the Let's Craft card class, and that's where we make 3 cards using 3 different stamp sets. So I have 2 card kits left for next week's class. It features, this one is, what is this one called? Everyday Details. Okay, so this is card number 1 for next week. This class is $22 for 3 cards. Okay, and I have 2 kits left. This is the new ribbon. It goes live today. It's an online exclusive. This one is Excellent Eggs. So you get all this die cut for you. You'll just need a sentiment, and you will have to die cut a little critter for here, the little bunny. Okay, and then this one features Blueberry Bushel, and this is just a stamp set, so any larger image that you have will stamp and color it in. This is colored in with colored pencils, but you can color it in with whatever you want. And then good boy Milo. Milo's laying under my feet and he nudged me. Good boy Milo. We'll cut this apart, and this is using the perennial postage dies. Okay, so I have 2 kits left for next week. That's Let's Craft card class for March. That's $22. All right, then the 3rd week of March is the monthly subscription class. So you can pay for any monthly subscription as a one-off. You'll get supplies to make 9 cards. It's 3 designs, so 3 of each design. If you just want to do it as a one-off, it's $55. However, if you sign up for a 6-month subscription, you pay $45 on the first of each month for 6 months, and then so you get a $10 discount. And then at the end of 6 months, you can pick any stamp and die bundle for 50% off as a thank you from me. So you get a lot in this. They come in these nice envelopes like this. Okay, and they're nice Velcro envelopes. You'll get all the parts and pieces you need to make 9 cards. You get your envelopes in there. Everything is sorted by which card it belongs to. You get an entire pack of embellishments. You get an entire roll of ribbon, which this month is this one. It's the wavy trim. And the embellishments are the purple gems. I think they're still not available, the purple gems, but they're coming back. And then you get extra DSP to make additional cards on top of what you make in the card kit. Okay, so I have two left of this for March. Okay. Oh, and I'll show you the cards. So you'll make 3 of each of these. Here's the first one. Okay, and this one, you might recognize the layout. We did the layout for Let's Craft with Clues for February. And then here's the third one. So it's Painted Lavender and Perennial Postage. I don't know what you call this. Let's see. Double Z? No. I don't know what you call it. Fun fold. Okay. So those are the 3 cards for that. And then the last class of the month is always the Fun Fold class. And the Fun Fold class for March features Hooray for Surprises, which is an interactive die set. And this one already came open, but basically it's a surprise. So you give it to your, the recipient like this, and then they have to do some interactive piece. So in this case, they would pull this, and when they pull this, inside is a hidden message. Thanks, Marcia. Okay, that's one. Here's the second one. Now this one I don't actually have open, so this one will be a surprise on what's in there when we have class. Okay, and then this is the third one, which is also open. So this is a heart shape. It's really cute. I haven't stamped the inside yet, but so this one will come open to reveal a secret message on the inside. Okay. So the Fun Fold classes are also $25. Now, that gets us through March, but I have April designed. So I will show you April. And then I have a special surprise class for you. Do we have to have the dies for Hooray for Surprises? You do not. Whoops. Nope. I will do all of the die cutting for the surprise part. You might want to do, there's like a heart stamp. You could fussy cut that. But no, I do the die cutting for the surprise part. So yeah, the Fun Fold is fun. Okay. The first class in, you guys are getting a sneak peek. The first class in April is the bundle class, and that uses Jungle Pals. So I don't know what you call this. Angelique knows what it's called. She always does. But it's like a triple step card maybe. Okay. And then on the back I used congratulations. But it's super cute. I love it. Really adorable. So that's one. Here's another one. It uses the new glimmer paper. It uses the old olive. And we're going to make a grid. A cute little sloth. This is the third card. We'll make a scene. How much for the Fun Folds? The Hooray for Surprises, that's $25. Yep. The Fun Fold is $25. Okay, and we'll move our little tiger over so you can see his smiley face. And the fourth card for the bundle class for April is this one. I don't know what you call this fold, but okay. All right. Now, this goes on somewhere. This goes on here. This goes on here. I don't know where this one goes. Right there. I'll have to figure it out later. Okay, then the next class in April is the Let's Craft card class. We use 3 different stamp sets. It uses Flower Cart, Filled with Happiness, and Lovely and Sweet. Okay, so here's Flower Cart. So you'll need a sentiment. All of this will be die cut for you. And then I stamped these flowers. So you would just need something to put in your cart if you don't have this. Diamond step card, Angelique says. Diamond step card. So it was a step card, just not, I missed the diamond part. So you just need something to put in the little cart, okay? And that's the flower cart. This one is Filled with Happiness, which uses the Modern Bundle Punch, and it's a bit of a fun fold. So it opens up like a normal card, but then it also has this fun little mini card on the front, and I absolutely love this DSP. It has to be one of my favorites. What it's called, it's not coming to me at the moment, but it's one of my favorites. It has really pretty foil on the other side of it. So, and then Lovely and Sweet. Okay, so that uses some DSP from Simply Adored. I did stamp this and heat emboss it with gold. So you will need some sort of flower or leaf or greenery to stamp and heat emboss, or just stamp. And then this will be embossed for you. That's the Softly Sophisticated embossing folder. Okay, then the third class of the month for April is the monthly subscription class. So that's where we do the 9 cards, and you get it in the fun little envelope. And you'll get a full pack of this embellishment. It's the iridescent foil gems and an entire pack of the Pool Party ribbon. So those are the full-size products you'll get, and then you'll get everything to make your 9 cards and extra DSP. And it all comes in that nice little envelope. So this is the first card that we'll make. So all this will be die cut for you. You just need a sentiment here. Okay, sentiment for the inside. You'll make 3 of that card. You'll make 3 of this card. So again, this will, the waves are die cut for you. The sand is die cut for you. The palm tree is. And then these are going to come die cut for you. And if you want to stamp on them like I did, you can. But you wouldn't need to. You could just stick them in the sand, and I think they would still look like surfboards. Okay. Oh, I should mention this uses the Beach Day. Beach Day. Is that what it's called? Yes, Beach Day bundle. Forgot to tell you that. That's kind of important. And then this is the 3rd card for the monthly subscription class for April. We made our own little pattern on the back with a stamp. And hi, Vicki. Welcome. This will be die cut for you. These cute little shells. So you need a sentiment here. This comes embossed already for you. And then just a sentiment for the inside. Okay, so that's for the monthly subscription class for April. And then we have the Fun Fold class for April. And that features hot air balloon. Oh, the monthly subscription class, did I mention the price? It's either $55 for a one-time purchase or $45 for a 6-month subscription, okay, per month. And then the Fun Fold class, it's $25. And this month features hot air balloon. And the Fun Fold on this card is actually the balloon in the front. So it's made from DSP. And I'll show you how to put it together like this. It's really cute. This is from the coordinating DSP. And it comes with some twine, the rainbow twine. Okay, so it's a really fun, cute, interactive piece. Okay, and this is the 2nd card. So you'll need, I stamped the balloon, and I stamped the balloon here, so you need something to stamp here. But there was another stamp set that you might have if you don't have this one, and I think it was called Lift Me Up from a couple years ago. You could use that one. Now this one you're going to want probably some foam strips, some foam adhesive strips, because it is an interactive slider. So it's going to have this interactive piece to it, okay? So really adorable and fun. Okay, and then the 3rd card for that class, I don't know what to call this. Maybe like waterfall? Okay, so this will be die cut for you, this will be die cut for you, so you just need stamps for this one. Okay, so I don't know, waterfall maybe. But really cute. This set was really fun to play with. Okay, and then in April, on the calendar, there is 1 bonus class. However, we're going to have 2. So I'll show you the first one. This is going to be on the last day of April. I think it's April 30th. It's a Tuesday. And I thought, what the heck? We have a Tuesday, an extra Tuesday. Let's do another class. So it's 3 cards. They're $25 for the class. Okay. This is featuring Just Kiddin' Around, or Kiddin' Around. And you'll get some sort of little kid here die cut out for you. And all you'll need is a sentiment, and we're going to stamp, like this has some stars stamped in the background. But this will be, the castle and whatnot will be die cut out for you. Okay, and yes, my sentiment is in the wrong orientation, but we'll do it right for class. Okay, so that'll be the first card for the bonus class in April. The 2nd card is, what's this one? Doggone Friendly. So this is a background stamp. If you don't have this, you can use either 1, any background stamp that you have, or 2, any stamp that you like to fill the background of this piece. Okay, so this is DSP from Let's Go Fishing. I stamped a happy birthday from Biggest Wish. And then this is from the background stamp. Okay, so this will come already die cut for you. You'll just have to stamp on it. Okay. So that's that one. And then this one, the 3rd card for the April bonus class. What is this one called? Trying to find it. I have all my stamp sets right in front of me. I don't know. I don't know what it's called. I don't remember. I'll look it up and I'll tell you, because I can't remember. Okay, so this piece will come embossed for you. That's the brick embossing folder. And then if you don't have, is it Planted Paradise? It's Planted Paradise. It came to me. Planted Paradise. It's a stamp set, and it's a two, like you can stamp on either side with that stamp set. I can't think of what they call those. Reversibles, I think. But if you didn't have this, you could use any floral image or any little critters. There's lots of options. And then there aren't any dies, so we'll fussy cut this out. I heat emboss that. But you could stamp in white pigment ink too. Okay. So this is one of my favorite cards in a long time. I really like this one. It was really fun to make, and I love it. Okay, so that's $25 for that class. And then I got to thinking, we have 5 in colors that are retiring this year. The 2022 to 2024 in colors. They are Parakeet Party, Orchid Oasis, Starry Sky, Tahitian Tide, and Sweet Sorbet. And honestly, I'm kind of sad to see them all go. I'm excited for new colors, but I'm sad to see those go. So I thought, let's have a retirement party, right? So we're going to make 5 cards for the retirement party. It's going to use the Share a Milkshake bundle, and the cost is $45, and I'll show you what you get. So here it is. We're going to use Share a Milkshake. So if you don't have Share a Milkshake, you could use like Brewed for You or the Latte Love. There's lots of different options that you could use for this. In your kit, you'll get an entire pack of the 2022 to 2024 in color pearls. You will get an entire pack of the 2022 to 2024 in color twine. And then you're going to get supplies to make 5 cards, 1 in each of the 5 retiring colors. So we have Orchid Oasis. Oh, and then you'll get the DSP die cut for your card too. And this is Glimmer paper in the in color. That's not available anymore. I think that was from last year. But I have it in my stash. And then this is some DSP. Here's the Tahitian Tide. And as you can see, everything coordinates. So everything is that in color for whatever in color we're doing, down to the straws even. Okay, so this will be all 5 in colors we'll make. And I have a date out on the calendar. It's on my class schedule. And for the life of me, I can't remember. I think I might have picked Friday, April 12th at like 4 p.m., I think. I was going to print my calendar before class tonight, and I forgot. So, okay, so you can sign up for all of the card classes that you see tonight. If you have questions, you can reach out to me. I'm hello@browndogcraftcompany.com, or my website's browndogcraftcompany.com, and you can find me there. So let me clear all this away. Hi, Hildy, welcome. Let me clear all this away. I think we're finally ready to start class. I don't know how long it's been, but 24 minutes apparently. Okay. And then when you sign up for a card class from me, you always get a PDF tutorial. So it gives you all the measurements and the colors and photos of the cards in case you need to refer back to it in the future, or if you want to make more cards. Are you okay down there, model? He's chewing on his bucket down there. Okay, so let's get started. Let's start with this sort of mini card. It's not mini, but it's not full size either, right? Okay, so pull out your card kit, your envelope that has these pieces in it. So it'll be Early Espresso and Melon Mambo and the heart paper, which you could use this side too if you wanted. It's pretty. And the ink colors that I have, which I think I have them all, are Real Red, Melon Mambo, Early Espresso, Petal Pink, Coastal Cabana, and then black. You'll need a black, your memento or whatever black you like to stamp with. Okay, and I'm going to give you a little trick on how to put this one together so that you don't, like on this one, I needed to move this up some so that this could move more freely. So we're going to do that on this card that we make. So you can see right here, there's a die that die cuts the whole ice cream cone. And then, hi Cheryl from Parker, Colorado. There's another embossing die that puts this embossing detail into either one half of the cone or both sides of the cone, totally up to you. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna fold on that line on in between. And if you wanted to, you could take your trimmer, move your cutting blade out of the way. Whoops, I just put a new blade on today, so it should cut nice. And I'm gonna line this up right where I want to fold, and I'm going to just gently run my scoring blade, my light gray, over that. That'll make it a little bit easier to fold. Okay, and then we'll burnish. It's my bone folder. So then we will burnish this. And this is the piece of our card that opens. Okay. So you're also going to have your little blue, black and white Gingham ribbon, Melon Mambo, that's Nested Essentials. You're going to get the ice cream base in Melon Mambo and the ice cream swirl in Petal Pink. Oh, good boy, Milo. Okay. Now this is half of an ice cream cone. We'll cut this off a little bit, but this is what's going to go inside here. Okay, so we'll cut it a little bit later after we stamp on it. You'll have Melon Mambo, card mat, and DSP, and then the white is for the back of your card. Okay, so let's stamp on our white and stamp on our ice cream cone, which is the inside of our card, and then this is the back of our card. So let's do our stamping. And I pulled out, you could do a sentiment that's in here. You could do thanks. I did hello from, not hot air balloon, heartfelt hellos on the sample card. So you could do hello. I think I'm going to do thanks just to be different so you can see what it looks like. And we're going to stamp in Melon Mambo. So Melon Mambo on Melon Mambo for a fun tone on tone. Okay. Thanks. It's such a cute font too. I really love the little cookie. I'm not entirely sure what the cookie is called. It might be called a pirouette. This little cookie stamp. I think it's a pirouette. But I ate them all the time when I was a kid at my grandma's. So I think it's pretty cute. They come in like a little oval jar and they're adorable. So thanks. I think I'll do for everything. For everything. And that's going to go on the inside here, which is the Petal Pink ice cream cone, and that's Melon Mambo too. Thanks for everything. Cute, cute, cute. And for the other stamping, we're going to pull out Melon Mambo and Early Espresso. And there's this little stamp here. I believe it's sprinkles. We're going to add some sprinkles. So I'm going to go around the edges of this white piece, which is the back of the card. And I'm just going to stamp and stamp off the card and leave some space in between because we're going to come back and fill those spaces in with Early Espresso. Okay. So just sort of haphazardly stamping. Okay, now we got to clean that off a little bit. And of course I forgot to get my chamois wet. I'm using the Stampin' Scrub, I think, where one side has raindrops on it and the other side has the sun. So the raindrops is the one where you spray your stamp cleaner, or you could use water too. And then you just rub your stamp into that and then you dry it off on the dry side. Sorry, that's blurry. The camera doesn't know what to focus on. Me or my movement. So when I don't have my chamois clean, or if I didn't get it wet like I did just now, that's what I would use. Or if my stamps need a good bath, I use that. It's what I used to use, and then I switched to a chamois because that was like what everyone uses, and I kind of forgot how much I actually like cleaning my stamps that way. It just gets them very clean, and I like that. Yes, thumbs up. Thanks, Marcia. Okay. Oops. Oh no, I stamped in the middle. That's all right. Of course that happens, right? If that does happen to you, you can try to clean it up with a mono sand eraser. I've got one here. It's stuck in the bucket. I've got one here. You can try to clean it up. It basically takes like a little bit of the cardstock off, but it's hard to do on white. I'm just gonna have to write over that, I think, when I give away this card. Okay, that's it for stamping. Now we need to trim our petal pink ice cream cone a little bit so that it fits nicely into here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dry fit it, and it'll give me an idea of how much needs to be cut off. So we want this to fit in here perfectly, right? So that it's hidden within the early espresso. So I'm just going to start with a little bit, trim a little bit off, and okay, so I trimmed like a little more than 1/8 of an inch off. Let's see how that fits. Pretty good, a little crooked. You could just use a pair of scissors too. I did that a little crooked, and let's trim a little bit more off. Okay, let's see how that looks. Oh no, I think I trimmed it the other way. Oh, that looks pretty good. I think that looks good. Okay, so that's gonna get glued to the inside. All right, guys, I put a new blade on my trimmer and it cuts beautifully. So much better than before. I don't know what took me so long to replace the blade. Okay, let's get a little glue happy. This, I'm going to use dimensionals, so I'm going to set it aside. But let's glue this down and glue this down and glue all of this down. Okay, so I'm going to get a ton of glue. Don't be scared. I get a little scared when I have this much glue out. But let's be let's be efficient today, huh? And then this. Okay, so this, make sure you glue this to the right side. So the embossed piece is the outside, and then the non-embossed piece is the back. So I'm going to line this up on the inside of my card. Okay, that's in there. And let's see, where does this one go? This one goes on our early espresso on one side. Okay. This is the back. Okay. And then this goes onto the Melon Mambo. Now this part, it does take a little bit to adhere because we're putting glue, liquid glue onto foil. So you could just be patient, which I'm going to try to be, or you could use like tear and tape, or if you like tape runner. Okay. All right, we have to glue the ice cream base to the top of the ice cream cone. So about right there is where I'm going to glue it. So I'm just going to put glue on the ice cream cone, but I'm going to try to keep it right here above the emboss lines, because the emboss lines are little teeny holes. So I'm going to try not to glue my card shut as best I can anyway. Okay, so that looks pretty straight to me. Let that dry for a minute. Now I'm going to take my ice cream and flip it over, and I'm going to use mini dimensionals. Well, we might be able to get some regular size ones on here too. And we're going to pop this up. And I'm going to add kind of a few extra dimensionals since this is such a delicate piece. I don't want it to get super like crushed. So I'm going to add, I think I can get in 2 down here. There. Okay. So that's going to go on the front. Oh, come on now. There we go. All right, what's the weather here? We always talk about the weather in the Midwest. So it was really warm over the weekend. Like, I think it hit 74, which it's supposed to be, oh no, it's supposed to be like 24 degrees here, like at best this time of year. So that was strange and lovely and makes it feel like spring, even though it's technically still winter. And now it's like 40s, which is fine. It's great. I'm going to take a white Jelly Roll pen. This is just a regular Jelly Roll pen. I like the number 10 thickness. It's like a thicker pen. And I use it on almost every card I make. We're going to add some highlights to our ice cream. So there's real no rhyme or reason where I add the highlight. I just sort of draw a line and a dash and a dot. And then like a line and a dash and a dot. And I'll show you up close. Okay, no real, I'm sure someone can tell you how you're supposed to do highlights, but not me. Okay, so see those on there? They just add something to the card, more dimension. You could add Stella if you have Stella left. I know Stella is in short supply these days. Okay. All right. Oh, and then I forgot to mention, in your card kit, you're going to have 3 champagne dots, and they're really little. And they are not adhesive, so they're just loose in your envelope. Okay, so be careful. Be careful. Let's add some dimensionals to this. And then we're going to add dimensionals to only the back of the ice cream cone. We don't want dimensionals on the ice cream itself, just on the ice cream cone. Okay. Now pull over your card base, and this is going to go on the left-hand side, but when we put it down, we want to make sure that our card has enough room to flip upside down. So a little trick to do that is to actually open the card and slide it onto here like a little sandwich. Whoops. Slide it onto here like a little sandwich, right? And then where you have it where you like it, just scooch it over a little, right there. I'm going to then close my little sandwich onto the card front, and then my dimensionals are going to stick, and you'll be able to open your card fully. Okay. All right. And let's add our sentiment. Thanks. Right here. And then you can take your bow. I did a little double bow. You can take your bow, cute little double bow, and take a glue dot, and we will push our bow into there. And you could add it on ice cream. I added it here, but now I think I might add it on the ice cream. Why not, right? It's cute. Okay, Trim my tails a little. And let's pull out our pearls. I put the pearls on the ice cream as like some little sprinkles. I think I'll put them up here. Do 1, 2, and 3. I have had this cough that I have for like a month now, you guys. It's a bit ridiculous, and I have to say that I'm very much over it. It just won't go away, and it's really annoying. All right, I have a little one somewhere in my kit. Let's use this one. Okay. All right, so there's card number 1 already. Isn't it stinking adorable? I love it. Thanks for everything. Okay. Or if you wanted to put your sentiment down here like I did on the original, you could put your 3 little pearls up there. Okay. So card number 1. Mini but mighty, right? Okay. Card number 1 done. All right, card number 2. Let me get these out of the way. Let's do, this one's easy too. Thanks, Marcia. This one's easy too because almost everything is die cut for you. So we do have a little bit of stamping to do. We need to stamp the strawberry, and we need to stamp yum yum, and we need to stamp hope your day is sweet. Okay. So here's strawberry, yum yum, and hope your day is sweet. Okay. All right. Okay, so you're going to pull out the card kit that has the petal pink base. Let me find mine. And this one will have in your card kit, you will have your petal pink base. You're going to have in crumb cake, Oh, I'm gonna sit down. Thanks, guys. Yeah, it is cute. It's I love brown and pink. I've always liked brown and pink. When my daughter was born all those years ago, I painted her bedroom brown and pink. And I know brown isn't like super, like everybody likes gray right now, but back then brown was like in. So her room was brown and pink, and it's still brown and pink even though it's not her room anymore. So okay, so you're going to have half of an ice cream cone plus some, because the die doesn't give you an option to only die cut half of the ice cream cone. So you'll have a ice cream cone in crumb cake with the embossed detail. And then I've heard some people call this like a little ice cream dish, which it could be, but I thought it was the sleeve that goes on your ice cream cone. You know, when you go to like McDonald's or Dairy Queen, you get that sleeve. So I don't know, I thought that's what it was. So that's what we're making it. And you're going to get a piece of ribbon, the gingham ribbon again. You're going to get 3 rhinestone jewels. You'll get a scrap of petal pink to stamp our sentiment on. You'll get a scrap of real red to stamp the strawberries on. You're going to get some glimmer paper in pink, and that's the swirl for the ice cream. And then you get the ice cream in the white. I was going to say vanilla, but vanilla ice cream with white here. And then this is DSP from Sunny Days. It's Celebration. A lot of you probably have it. And then you're going to get a petal pink card front and a real red card front mat and a white inside. Okay, so let's always first burnish your cards. And we can do our stamping. So there's a bit of stamping on this one. There's only a little bit of die cutting, and you could fussy cut these. So we're going to do some strawberries. Now, if you don't have this stamp set, you can do any fruit or anything that you think would go on the top of an ice cream. Okay, a cherry, if you have cherries. This set has a cherry too, but so we're going to stamp 2 strawberries in real red onto real red. And this is one of my favorite things to do, is to stamp tone on tone, or ink blend tone on tone. I absolutely love it, rather than like stamping on white. Okay, so aren't they just the cutest little strawberries? I love them. They're so cute. I love strawberries. So, and then on this petal pink, we're gonna stamp Yum Yum, and we're gonna fussy cut this out. So this is in real red also. I don't know why I didn't think that was inked up well enough. I stamped it 8,000 times, but, or I inked it up 8,000 times, but. Okay, Yum Yum. And we'll cut that out here in a little bit. And then we're gonna take our petal pink, not the card base itself, we're gonna leave the card base alone, but the petal pink mat here. And only the right hand side is going to show, and actually not very much of it. So only about 1 inch of the right hand side is going to show. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our Yum Yum with real red and turn it and stamp it along the side here. So Yum Yum again in real red right here and right here. You could stamp it upside down if you wanted to be, if you wanted to do that too. Okay. And then the inside, we'll pull out our, let me wipe this up. We'll pull out our white mat and we'll stamp a strawberry at the bottom right corner in real red. I think I need to re-ink my real red. And then in petal pink, I'm going to stamp Hope Your Day is Sweet. That's this one. Hope your day is sweet. All right, what's the weather like where you guys are? Anybody have any snow? I saw over the weekend that I think Lake Tahoe had a lot of snow, or maybe it was some other weather. I can't remember, but I know people are getting snow. We just don't have snow, which is strange. In all of my years of living, we have never not had snow. So I don't know what to think of it. The dog likes it, I guess. All right. I gotta change my battery soon, guys. It's already gonna die. So if you lose me, let me know. You'll be looking at my face instead of down at the desk, okay? Okay, let's do some gluing because we did all of our stamping. Okay, so let's glue. We're gonna glue this petal pink onto this. Oh no, we don't do that yet. We're gonna glue this DSP onto here. Okay, onto the petal pink, and it's gonna line up perfectly on the top, the bottom, and the left. Okay. So line it up top, bottom, and left. Okay. And hang on to this for a second because we're going to make a tear and tape sandwich. Let's put the white mat inside of our card. Now you can either fussy cut out your strawberries or you can use the coordinating dies. Totally up to you. Okay. Let's make a tear and tape sandwich now. So I'm going to take 2 pieces of tear and tape and have them waiting, and then I'm going to take 2 more and we're going to put them on the back of the card where the seam of the seam of the DSP and the cardstock here. Okay, so 1 there and 1 here. I lost my take your pick tool. Here it is. And we're going to put the ribbon over this. So we're going to look at our card from the front, and we're going to cover this seam with the ribbon and then push the ribbon around the back of the card to tack into that tear and tape. And then we make a sandwich. All right, now this can get glued onto our real red. And then real red can get glued to the card front. Make sure your card's going the right way. Okay. All right, so there's the basics of our card. Now, you don't need to trim this off because we're going to cover it with our ice cream right here. Okay, so it actually just gives you more space to glue. So I'm going to add glue here. And I'm going to put my ice cream cone pretty low because I want the ice cream cone to fit on the card. So I'm putting the ice cream pretty far down here. Okay. And then we need to add this. And I will tell you that it's impossible, at least I think, to get glue on those little pieces. So I'm just going to get glue on the big pieces and call it a day. I don't know how you would glue those teensy weensy little pieces. Okay. Okay. This is the wrap to the ice cream cone, and I'm going to add some dimensionals. Let's see, I'll add I don't know how many I'll add. Whoops. 3, I guess. Okay. And that will go on the ice cream cone. It kind of goes like around it, so it hangs off the edges a little bit. Okay, and then I'm going to add dimensionals behind my ice cream. The whole thing, the whole ice cream cone. And then this is going to go on the front of the card and pretty much in the center. So it's going to overlap the ribbon that we added just a little bit. So centered top to bottom and left to right. Okay, so right about there. And then I'm just, you could use your paper trimmer. I'm just going to use my scissors and trim these in half. Yum, yum. Okay, and I'm going to trim this one down a little bit. So these will get dimensionals, which I am out of, so I'm gonna use the scraps. I don't mean I'm out of dimensionals, I have plenty. I mean I'm onto the end of my sheet. Okay, and then these are gonna go on the left-hand side of the ice cream over here. So it's gonna say yum, yum. And then we have to do our strawberries. So you can either die cut them out or fussy cut them out. There's a little strawberry die in here. Come on now. I will die cut mine out really quick. There's one. He's so cute. And they're both gonna get dimensionals. So before class, I was up, I was putting my kids to bed, and my daughter, who is almost 5, informed me that it's okay, I don't need to put her to bed. She'll just play in her room while I do my live. So, one, I thought that was funny that she knew, like, no, it's okay, you just go do class. I'll just play. You don't have to put me to bed or lay here or do anything. I'm big. And then 2, I thought it was funny that she's like she knew what the live was. So, it's kind of funny. She's still 4 for another day. One more day as a 4-year-old. And I'm going to tuck this strawberry back behind the ice cream cone. It's going to peek out. And then we got to add our rhinestones. Let's see. Looks like I have 1 really big rhinestone and 2 medium rhinestones. And the 3rd one I'm going to put right here. All right, and that's card number 2. Isn't it cute and sparkly? Hope your day is sweet. Okay, I love this DSP. So much fun. Okay, I'll set that aside, and then let's get out what we need for our next card. I'm trying to decide which one we should do next. I think we'll do the donuts last. Let's do this one. Let's do the real red card base. So find your real red card base. Oops. Okay. And in this one, you'll have a ribbon piece and a bow. You're going to have, this is the DSP. It is also Sunny Days. And it's die cut using the Cheerful Daisies, like the sentiment label. You're going to have a scrap of crumb cake for your cookie, a scrap of red for your 3 cherries. You'll have 3 hearts of varying sizes. These are from the Be Mine suite. I can't think of what they're called. Adhesive back hearts and flowers, I think. This scrap will be for stamping your ice cream cone. This scrap will be for stamping your ice cream. You're going to have a card front panel of the DSP Sunny Days, the cherries. And then you'll have 2 petal pink. And now you're going to want to measure them because 1 petal pink is for the front of your card, and it measures 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. The other petal pink is for the inside of your card. It's not white. I did petal pink. And it measures 4 by 5 1/4. So the 4 by 5 1/4, the smaller of the 2, is for the inside of your card. Okay. So let's do our stamping. So we need hope your day is sweet, and I have to clean it. I don't know what it's stamped in. It's probably still wet enough. And Hope your day is sweet. And we need the ice cream cone. We need the ice cream. So here's the ice cream. And the ice cream cone. I don't think that's gonna fit on this black. Oh, no, it doesn't. I need a big black, I guess. That's so huge. I don't have two of whatever black this is. E. Okay, and then we need the cherry and the cookie. And what did we do on the inside? Make a wish. Pretty much every stamp is out. So here is Make a Wish. Whoops. And the cherry and the cookie piece. The straw. Okay, so that's a lot of stamping. Okay, so on this little sentiment, we're going to stamp, or on this little sentiment strip, we're going to stamp in black, Hope Your Day is Sweet. Now you can use Memento if you'd like, that's black. But when I'm stamping a sentiment, I like to use VersaFine. It's a pigment ink and it does take a while to dry, but it stamps typically very crisply. Not always, but typically it's my favorite to use when I'm not going to die cut. Okay, so Hope Your Day is Sweet. And then I'm not going to touch it. Do my best not to touch it. Now we're going to stamp in Petal Pink. We're going to do the ice cream. And I'm going to actually take the ink pad to my block since it's so big. And that's going to go on here. Okay. Ooh, Angelique says she uses VersaFine too. I know. It's so good. I can't help it. So good. Oh, that looks good. Looks so good. Now we need the ice cream cone on this massive block. Yes, I know. Oh, we need crumb cake. I don't have crumb cake. I know I could clean off my black and, you know, clean off the stamp and put it on the E-block, but I'm kind of lazy. Okay. And then we have to stamp our, oh, we need to stamp our cookie and crumb cake. Hi, Christina. Better late than never. I haven't seen you in a while, Christina. I'm glad you could catch us tonight. You'll have to watch the replay and make your cards. Oh, and then we need our cherries. And our cherries are going to be in cherry. No, they're not. They're in real red. Whoops. Siri thinks I talked to her. No, Siri. Cancel. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, didn't we used to have, oh yeah, we had cherry cobbler. We could have stamped them in cherry cobbler. I did not. Real red on real red. Remember how we were talking about tone on tone? Yeah. All right, so I did 3 cherries. I know we did 2 strawberries on the other card, and that's fine. That's what fit on the card, but I like to do things in sets of 3s. You don't have to, of course. They're your cards, so if you want to change stuff, by all means, do whatever makes you happy. But I like my things in sets of 3s typically. Okay, so you can fussy cut this all out if you don't have the dies. But I don't like to fussy cut if I don't need to. It's not something that I find soothing. Some people do, I know. I wish I was one of those people. It's just not my forte. Oh, Christina says, Christine and Diane usually have class on Tuesdays too, but not tonight. Oh yeah, doesn't Diane do like Let's Just Stamp or Ink, Paper, Scissors in person on Tuesdays. So I bet you go there, right? I bet you go there for the night. Okay, and a little ice cream cookie or whatever this is. Okay. And now this is unique in, we're only die cutting. Yes, both. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was talking about it with Diane when I was there. It was already 2 weeks ago. I mean, like not this past weekend, but the weekend before. I was talking to Diane about it. And just about how she does the in-person classes at Christine's there. Okay. I wish I had a space to do in-person classes, but none of you live over here anyway, so maybe the internet works better. I don't know. Okay. Now, this is slightly time consuming. Oops, I forgot the candy too, because we have to die cut out the cherries 3 times. But that's all right. Okay. Cherry number 1. I have red ink all over. I'm just inky today, apparently. I don't know why. I don't know why. I tell you guys, this weekend I was a card creating, like I was on a mission. That's all I did was huddled my, well, that's not all I did. I did other things, but I huddled myself down here in my craft room and designed all those cards I showed you earlier. So hopefully you you liked the sneak peek, and I'll still do a formal showcase, of course, but all right, last time. La, la. All right, all done. Cute little cherry. And now we can assemble. Did I stamp on the inside? No, I didn't stamp on the inside. Let's stamp on the inside. Okay. The inside is Make a Wish and then a cherry in real red. So it's a cute little cherry down here. And then what did I stamp Make a Wish in? Looks like I stamped it in red. I don't want to clean my stamp. I don't know what I stamped it in. I'm just going for it. Real red. Angelique says she loved the sneak peek and can't wait to make the cards. Yeah, they're all really cute. I was on a roll. Like sometimes, you know, when you're just on a roll, you just got to keep going. You can't stop. And then other times it's like you can't do anything right. So it's hit or miss. All right, now we're done with stamping. Okay, let's make our ice cream cone. Okay, so you don't need to trim the excess off, just like on the last card. We're just gonna add some glue up here and put our ice cream on. And hi, Pat, welcome. Glad to see you here in class. Okay, so I'm gonna put my ice cream cone pretty far down. I want to make sure I can fit it mostly on the card. Okay. All right, we're gonna glue our little, I don't know what you call this, cookie. I'm gonna call it a cookie. Cookie or a straw, or maybe you call it a cookie straw. It's gonna be coming out from behind the ice cream at an angle, maybe like that. Okay. And then we're gonna put dimensionals on here, and I'm gonna use up this sheet. All right. Whoops. There we go. Now I am going to put some dimensionals on the back of the little cookie straw, but only on a part of it because it might hang off the top of the card. It might hang off the top a little. Now you'd have to cut this off to put it in an envelope in the mail, but it was too cute. I couldn't cut it off quite yet. So I'm going to take just a little bit here. I'm not going to put dimensionals all the way up, but I don't know. Oh, that went flying. Maybe halfway up. Stick that right there. And then our cherries will get dimensionals. It's a lot quicker if you use a full dimensional, but 1, 2, oops, 3, and then our sentiment. All done. Success. All right, now I gotta get another sheet. Come on now. There we go. Isn't it so nice to have a nice new sheet of dimensionals for a couple of seconds? All right. Let's glue the inside down, and I'm going to glue the cherries to this mat. Now remember, they're different sizes. Those petal pinks are different sizes. This one is the 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And this one is 4 by 5 1/4. Whoops. Okay. Now we're going to use our tear and tape again, make a tear and tape sandwich, and we're going to put some ribbon across the top of the card, pretty much right below this line of cherries here. So maybe an inch or so down. So to do the tear and tape sandwich, I have 2 pieces waiting. And then I flip over my cardstock and put the tear and tape on the back where I would like it. Okay. Then we'll take our long piece of ribbon and we will line it up on the front of our card where we want it to go. And I think I want it right about there, and you should have plenty of ribbon here. Make sure it's pretty straight there. Okay. And then tape that down. I'm going to trim off the excess just a little here. Okay. Now this can be glued down to our card front. All right. Okay. Isn't the cherry paper so cute? It's just as cute as the strawberry paper. So adorable. All right, now we're going to take the backers off of all of these dimensionals. The backers don't come off as good when they're not those nice little hexagons or whatever they are. And this is going to go on the right-hand side. Right, let's see. I'm going to do it about an eighth of an inch up from the bottom and maybe 1/4 inch from the right. Good boy, Milo. Are you comfy under there? Good boy. Good boy. And then I'll add the sentiment. And the sentiment is going to overlap. It's going to overlap a little bit. I put my dimensional too close. Let's see if I can peel it up some. cut it in half. It's going to overlap the ice cream cone a little bit right here. Hope your day is sweet. And then I'm going to add 2 cherries at the bottom. And 1 at the very top, like a cherry on top. Okay, and I'm going to pull out my gel pen again and add a couple highlights on the cherry. You should maybe do this before you put the cherry on, but okay, so I just added a couple highlights. And then we need to add our bow and our our hearts. So our bow, I will take my glue dot roll and push the back of the bow there. And that's going to go at a slight angle over here, right on that ribbon. Trim our tails. You could use Stella. I am running low, so I'm not going to. But you could Stella something. It's going to fluff my bow a little. Okay. And then let's add our hearts. And my hearts are going to be like little sprinkles. So I'm going to add 1 like here, and 1 here, 1 right here. All right, there's card number 2. Now again, you'd have to trim this off if you put it in an envelope, but I think I might just put it in someone's gift, just like this. That way I don't have to trim anything off, because it's so cute. All right, card 3. We're doing really good, you guys. Really good. All right, let's go to card number 4. Card number 4 is the donut card, and I absolutely love the colors on this card. It's Early Espresso, Coastal Cabana, Melon Mambo, and Very Vanilla. So this uses, there's a cute little donut stamp. Whoops. And look at them, we used all the stamps in this stamp set. All right, cute little donut stamp. Does it fit on here? No. All right. Hold on, I gotta clean a couple stamps. What did I do on the inside? For everything. Okay. Let's see. I don't know about you, but I love the smell of Stampin' Scrub. I don't know why. I don't know what's in it that smells so good, but something. All right, so that will be our donut. And then I have to clean Thanks. I think we can leave it on here. And then I have to clean For Everything and leave it on here. Okay. Okay. All right, so pull out your card kit that has the Coastal Cabana card base. And you're going to have 3 of the, I can't think of what they're called, champagne rhinestone, 3 of them. And I don't know, my third one fell out or got stuck to a card. You'll have your Coastal Cabana card base, which we will burnish. Thanks, Pat. I'm glad you could join us tonight. Okay, and then you're going to get 2 pieces of Very Vanilla, and I think they both measure the same. I think they're both just 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. No, 4 by, yeah, Yeah, 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. So one's for the inside and one's for the outside. You're going to get this little piece of ribbon. We'll cut it in half. I'll show you how we'll adhere this to our sentiment banner, which this cute little sentiment banner is in Coastal Cabana, and it's from the Hot Air Balloons dies. So we're going to stamp thanks on here. And then we're going to make our donuts. So again, if you don't have the donuts, you could just die cut or punch out 3 circles from each one. So we're going to do 3 donuts on each one and die cut them out. And then we're going to do some ink splattering too. So let's do our ink splattering so that it has a chance to dry. So take just one of your vanilla pieces, and I'm going to get my, what I call my splatter box. And it's very messy. It's just a plastic box. And I'm going to put my, it really needs to be cleaned, my very vanilla piece in here. I'm going to take Melon Mambo and Coastal Cabana. First we'll start with Melon Mambo, and I'm going to take a block and I'm going to put it into the Melon Mambo like this. Okay. And I'm going to take and spray a little bit of water on top of it. And then I'm going to take a paintbrush. So I just have a small, I don't know if that's a round paintbrush. I'm not a painter, so I don't know the painting terms, but just a little paintbrush. And I'm going to swish it around in this and pick up some of that ink. And then I like to tap off with something. So I'm going to tap off and get that Melon Mambo all over the background. Okay, now I'm going to get a baby white. And I'm going to clean out my paintbrush because we're going to do the same thing with Coastal Cabana, but we don't want to mix the 2 colors on the paintbrush because then they'd be brown. And I'm going to wipe that up off my black. Okay. And then we'll do Coastal Cabana. Add a little bit of water. And swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. And then tap, tap, tap. So the Coastal Cabana is definitely like more subtle, lighter. All right, and I feel like this looks like sprinkles that you'd put on a donut. I love it. I love splattering. Clean out my paintbrush a little bit. It's one of my favorite things to do. It just adds dimension to an otherwise flat piece of cardstock. Okay. Set that there. Okay, now we're going to let that dry for a minute, and while that dries, let's stamp everything else. So onto our little hot air balloon onto our little hot air balloon die. I think I'm going to use Early Espresso, and I'm going to stamp thanks. You could also use black. I don't know if I need to re-ink my Early Espresso. Some colors, it's kind of funny, I have to re-ink every couple months. And other colors, it's every couple years. Just depends, I guess. Okay, that's stamped really good. And then while we have Early Espresso out, on the inside I stamped For Everything. For Everything. Vicky says, I still have some of the speckled Stampin' Up! Cardstock. Ooh, Vicky, I don't know that I've seen that. All right, I have to go get a new battery. Hold on. I don't know that I've seen the speckled cardstock. 1 second. All right. It's coming, I promise. There we go. All right. And then we're going to take the donut and our early espresso cardstock, and we're going to stamp the donut 3 times onto the cardstock. 1, 2, 3. Vicky says it's old. Okay, so I know this is hard to see, but 3 donuts. Okay, and we'll set that aside. That's it for early espresso. Let's do melon mambo. Oh, and I gotta clean off that donut. Let's clean off our donut. And we'll do melon mambo onto melon mambo 3 times. And then we got to clean off our donut 1 more time for Coastal Cabana. And Coastal Cabana is going to go on the inside also, but in second strength. So I'm going to stamp 3 Coastal Cabana donuts onto Coastal Cabana. And then when I stamp the 3rd one, I'm going to pick up the stamp and stamp it on for everything. Okay. So that's like 2nd generation on there. It's really cute. Okay. Now we have a little bit of either fussy cutting or die cutting to do. We could work on our sentiment quick. Okay, so you're going to get this piece of ribbon. I don't exactly know how long it is, probably about 4 inches. And what you're going to do is fold it in half and then cut it in half. Okay, so now you have 2 pieces that are about 2 inches. We'll flip over our sentiment and we are going to add the ribbon behind it. So I'm going to get 2 pieces waiting and then 2 pieces behind here. Ooh. Do you guys ever lose your tools right in front of your face? Like you'll look and look and look for something and lo and behold, there it is. Okay, so we're going to fold this in half. So take your little 2-inch or so piece and fold it in half. And I'm not going to fold it perfectly on top of each other. I'm going to fold it so it's slightly, you know, they're separate but overlapping. And I'm going to, I'm going to take my banner and I'm going to take my sentiment strip, and it looks like a banner. So I'm going to have this coming out from the banner, but not straight, at a slight angle, because that's the way that the banner is going. Okay, just like that. I'm going to push it into the tear and tape, and then quickly flip it over and put a piece of tear and tape on it to secure it. Okay, so it's slightly angled downward, right? And we'll do the same thing on this side. And then we'll trim our tails just a little bit. Okay, I am going to peel off the backer because we're going to add dimensionals. Oops. I'm going to add a dimensional over that. And dimensionals don't stick well to the back of tear and tape. There we go. Yeah, the back of tear and tape is pretty slippery, so the dimensionals just don't stick to it. Okay, I'm going to leave the backers on for a little bit. And now here comes to the time where it does take a little bit of time. We got to die cut out 6 donuts. Or fussy cut. But if you fussy cut, it's kind of hard to cut out the inside. So it doesn't take too long. But it does take a little bit of time. All right, what should I tell you about? Did anything funny happen this week? I don't think so. I'm trying to think what happened since last time we talked. Since last time we had class. I spent the weekend making cards. What did you guys do? One of my kids had a school event, so we did that. And then we watched a movie. I got my kids to watch the movie The Sandlot, which I watched when I was a kid, and I tell you, it is just as good. I watched the whole movie with them. It was just as good as I remember. Better than the Goonies, even. So, yeah, movies from my childhood that I knew they would like. Yeah, so I made a lot of cards, and the kids have a little table down here where they like to make cards. So they're constantly over here asking me for stamps and ink colors, and pretty much everything that's behind me is retired. As far as stamp sets go, so they know that they can use those stamp sets. I don't get too upset if they put them back wrong, because of course they're alphabetical order. But I don't get too upset if they put them back wrong. Or, lose a stamp here and there. But so they came down and they were making cards. They were so sweet. So they made cards over at their little table together, and they were being so nice to each other, which, it's like they're either the best of friends or the worst of friends. You never know which one you're going to get. So, and Milo got to go on lawn walks this weekend because it was so nice outside. We pretty much go for the same walk every day. And he is obviously a lab, so he doesn't need to be bundled up. He doesn't wear a coat. He just is himself no matter what the weather is, and he doesn't seem to mind. But I am bundled up to varying degrees. So sometimes I'm bundled from head to foot, like you can only see my face peeking out, and other times I can just wear sweatshirts. So it was nice to take him for a walk in February, only wearing a sweatshirt. It was strange. Strange indeed. So I don't know. It's been a busy week already, and it's only Tuesday. So, and then I leave next week. I leave, not super early, but early Wednesday morning for a few days. So, next week before class, I'll have to pack. Because usually by the time class is done, I'm ready for bed. I don't know about you guys. But it's usually about 10 p.m. here, my time. I think it's probably better for you guys out on the coast. Okay, all these are going to get dimensionals. And I think they probably have to have minis. So let's put dimensionals. I think I will do 3 on each one. So hopefully you guys got some crafting in this weekend. I have a lot of card kits to catch up on. A lot. So maybe I'll get to that someday. I don't know. It's always a goal. It's always there, piled up in the other room over here. I just keep adding to the pile. It just keeps growing and growing. All right. Milo's so cute. He's taking a nap. Good boy, Milo. All right. Aren't these donuts adorable? Of course, we have to do 9 donuts. It's kind of a grid. It's like a 3 by 3 grid. And odd numbers are generally pleasing to the eye. So you could do like a 6 by 6 grid or a 3 by 3 grid or 5 by 5 or something. You know, it depends on what you're going to put. You could put the sentiment in. If you did like a 6 by 6 grid, you could put the sentiment in place of one of the donuts or something like that. I don't know. I like doing grid type cards. They're fun. Okay, I'm peeling all of the backers off. Look at, I haven't had to stop and go to the garbage once. Angelique says she has card kits she's been working on and retro swap cards. Oh, I didn't sign up for the retro swap this year, Angelique. I didn't. I did not. I kind of wish I did. What did I do last year with retro swap? I did daisies, some sort of daisies. I can't remember anymore. Autumn something. What are you picking for retro swap? Okay, so on our card front here, sorry, I didn't realize I was out of frame. We're going to put our sentiment right about here, and we want a layer of donuts below it. So I'm going to pick a pink donut, and I'm going to try to put it equal distance from the bottom and the top. Okay, so that's probably about 1/4 inch from the bottom and 1/4 inch from the top. Then I'm going to put an early espresso donut over here about the same. And then in between the two, I will put the Coastal Cabana donut. Okay. Then we're going to put our sentiment above that. Oh, Cheryl says, made a few with her mom visiting in New Mexico. Well, that's fun. I bet the weather is glorious down there. This is going to go in the center right here, centered left to right. And then now we're going to put our other 2 rows of donuts up here, but we wanted to be different colors. So let's start in the center right here. I will do a melon mambo, and then this one would be early espresso. And then we need an early espresso over here. Whoops. Because we have an espresso here, so espresso here. Sorry if my head's in the way. Okay, and then we have melon mambo, melon mambo, melon mambo over here then. And then Coastal Cabana. Now you could use a T-square ruler and make this perfect. But I'm okay with non-perfection. Okay, isn't that cute? Okay, and you can trim your tails, although I kind of like how my tails are looking. These ones are a little frayed. Oops. All right, and then let's glue that to the front and this to the inside. And that's it, you guys. That's all of our cards. Oh, we got to do the pearls, the champagne dots. Thanks, Vicky. It was fun to make. This card is a fun one. And you could do this with anything. If you don't have the donuts, you can make this repeating pattern with any shape, any die. I mean, there's so much that you could do this pattern with. Definitely doesn't have to be just with donuts. Okay, and our gems. So I did a big one here, and then I did a medium. And a medium. And then a small one will go right here, but I gotta get it. Hold on a minute. Here they are. Look at this massive container you get. It really is quite large. Let's see. I want that little one. Oh, come on now. Come out, come out. There it is. No stick. There. All right, guys, there's card 4. All done. I'll bring them all back in here. And you can tell me which one is your favorite. I don't know which one's my favorite this time. Normally I save my favorite for last, which I do really like this one. I really like it. I don't know if it's my favorite. It's a hard choice this week. Okay, so here is, I think this is, whoops. I think this is the order we did them in. So we have 1. Let me know which one's your favorite. 1 with the fun fold. Thanks for everything. Number 1. Oh, thanks, Cheryl. Number 2, she says she loves them all. Number 3 here. I really like number 3. Ooh, the strawberry one. Oh, no, this one's the strawberry one. Yep, it's cute. And then number 4, donuts. You could add some gel pen highlights to your donuts too, or add some little sprinkles. You could add these as sprinkles if you wanted. That would be cute. Okay. Sorry, I can't fit them all in the screen. Okay, we did pretty good for a bundle class and 4 cards, guys. And we talked a lot. We talked for almost a half an hour in the beginning. And it's 9:45 p.m. here. Angelique says, love them all, but I think the cherry one is my favorite. Yes, I like the cherry one too. I don't know which one's my favorite. All right, I'm trying to think. Ooh, Patricia Taylor says number 3. Yep, this one. Yep. I'm trying to think what we have coming. Okay, so there was new online exclusives today. I'm sure you saw those. I am making one of those online exclusives is Latte Love, and it's a coffee stamp and die set. It's a whole suite in a bundle. So that's going to be, I'm pretty sure, the bundle class for May. Oh, Vicky says cherries and donuts. She likes this one and this one. So I think that will be the bundle class for May. I'm really excited to design cards. I might even design another card, like a bonus class, using that suite on top of the bundle class, because I love it. I love coffee, and it's the set for me. So I'm really excited for that one. And then, yeah, so new online exclusives today. There's the glimmer paper in the online exclusives. There was these happy labels. Yay, love the Latte Love. Yeah, I love the Latte Love. So, oh no, not these. There was a little stamp set that, it's not a little stamp set, it's a little die set. It came with these little dies, which are really cute. And I think you can use them for a lot of stamp sets. So I just actually keep them on a little piece of magnet right here. I have a whole bunch of sentiment dies that I use. So I don't know where these are all from, but I've pulled them out from stamp sets over the years and put them here because I use them a lot. Okay. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that's new. Go out and check the calendar. Let me know if you want to sign up for any of the classes we talked about today and the retirement party. So the retirement party for the in-color retirement class, that's going to be, Happy Little Things. That's the stamp set that goes with those new little dies. So that was an online exclusive released today. So the retirement party, the card kits for that class are going to be limited because some of the items are already low inventory. that I'm using for that card. So it'll just be a matter of however many I can get, that's how many we can have sign up for that class. So I would sign up for that retirement party class sooner than later. And that's the class that we're going to have on that Friday. I think it's April 12th. So I meant to print my calendar. My calendar is correct online on my website. So that class is listed on there. So otherwise, over the next week or so, I'm going to be doing a lot of card kitting. So let me know if you already know that you want to sign up for those cards in April, or for those classes in April, and I'll get your name down and get a card kit set aside for you. So I have a couple of piles going in the other room here for things that need to go out to you guys. I got a lot of random odds and ends to come out to you. How soon would you be mailing the Jungle Pals kits? So the Jungle Pals kits are probably, they could go out this week if necessary. If you're signed up for more than one class, I usually try to group you together when I do your mailings. So I try to do a couple of classes, like kitting for a couple of classes and then mail them together with you, or to you. So the bundle class isn't until it's a month from right now. It's the first Tuesday in April. I'm trying to think, is that like Tuesday the 2nd maybe? Angelique, I think I'm signed up for everything. Yep, I think you are. I think the only class you're not signed up for, Angelique, is it's new, the retirement party class. So let me know if you want to sign up for that one, okay? I'll add your name. That's going to be in April. So I can add your name to that one too if you want. But yeah, you're signed up for everything else. Oh, yeah. I really like the Share a Milkshake, and it's already been around for 2 years, so that's why I picked it on that for that class, because I think it's going to retire also. So I'm hoping it does. Well, I'm not hoping it does because I love it, but I'm hoping it does because it'll go along with the theme then of being retired for the retiring class. So that's fun. Cheryl says, I want a couple of kits like the retirement ones. Okay, great, Cheryl. Yes, I'd love to get them to you. Okay, Angelique, you want to be signed up too. Okay, let me make a note. Whoops. Can you guys send me either a text or an email, however you normally get a hold of me? Just to confirm, okay? I like to get an email and then reply back to you. So Angelique and Cheryl Dean Anderson. Retirement party. Okay. Hildy says the strawberry and cherry cards are my favorites. Love the cards. Yeah, strawberry and cherry. I know, aren't they just so cute? I love that DSP. I love it. Yeah. So yeah, normally I have class on Tuesdays at 8 p.m., but there's no more Tuesdays in April. We already have class every Tuesday. So I had to pick a different day. So Cheryl says, which ones are they? Which cards are the retirement ones, Cheryl? I'll show you. So you get, it's $45. You get a full pack of this, the twine, the in-color twine, a full pack of the in-color pearls, and then all the supplies you need to make these 5 cards. So it uses the Share a Milkshake stamps and dies, and everything is in color. So you'll get your DSP, and here's your twine that you'll use and the embellishments. And then I have glimmer paper here, which isn't for sale anymore. I think it was last year. And I have it in my stash. So you'll make one of each color. So the cards are the same. They're just in the different retiring in colors. Okay. So it's those 5, and a full pack of this, and a full pack of this. And you never know what else gets thrown in there by the time I get to kitting up and everything. So I'm kitting up Jungle Pals this week. So that's getting kitted up. And then I'll be kitting up Let's Craft. And I suppose then I'll do the retirement ones. Cheryl, I want that one. I have the set. Okay, Cheryl, good. I have your name down for the retirement party. So I'll sign you up for that one. Yeah, so typically I try to kit up in order of class, right? So whatever classes are coming next are the kits that I kit up. And it's just me. So I try to be super organized and lay everything out and get it all so that nothing is missed in your card kits. And hopefully I do a really good job about not missing anything in your card kits and measuring everything correctly. But if you do find something is missing, you can always reach out to me and I would happily mail whatever's missing to you. Oh, Cheryl, you want Jungle Pals too? Okay. Jungle Pals. That one's $25. And Jungle Pals. Okay. All right. So yeah, so normally, yeah, it's just me. So I lay everything out and I double check it and I triple check it and then I put it in the envelopes and put your little names on it, on the little slips that I give you, and then put it in the bags. So, and then I make a pile of everything that's going out and then I ship it all out. Hopefully, you know, once or twice a month for shipping. But if you order a class onesie, twosie here or there, I'll ship it out as soon as I have it all, kitted up. So yes, got you, Cheryl. We're all good. All right, you guys, Milo is, oh yes, I would like the retirement kit too. Absolutely. Let me get I should have got a bigger Post-it. Okay, Angelique, retirement party. Marsha Lawn, retirement party. Okay. I'll put you girls on the list. Yay! They're such cute cards. I absolutely love that stamp set. It's one of my favorites. Ooh, Pat Vidro wants the retirement. I need a bigger Post-it note, you guys. Hold on, let me get my Post-its. Vicky says I want Jungle Pals, but something. Hold on. But need to take it on a trip in 2 weeks. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Let's do Pat Vidrio, retirement party. And Vicky Eakins wants Jungle Pals. Okay, well, I'm gonna I'll put yours in the mail this weekend then, okay, Vicky? I don't have it finished quite yet. I have everything cut. But I have to do the die cutting. So I will mail it to you as soon as I'm done. Okay, you guys will get a shipment notice from Pirate Ship when I ship your packages out. So then just keep that email because there's a tracking number in there. You can click on it while you're in the email and it will allow you to track where your package is. Okay, usually it's anywhere from like 2 to 5 days for mail, depending on how close you live to me. So if you live really far away, you know, it might take 5 days. So, Sandy Coy Emery, I sent you an email. I'd like the retirement party kit too. Okay, perfect. Thank you for sending me an email. Sandy Coy Emery, retirement party. Absolutely. We're going to have a party. And I think what I'll do is I will give away, to those who signed up for class, we'll do a giveaway. So I don't know what we'll give away. I have lots of stamp sets and stamps and die sets and all sorts of other things that we can give away. So we'll do some sort of giveaway for that class in like celebration of retirement, right? And then I think we'll probably do another class in May or maybe in April, just depends, with the new in colors for will that be for 24 to 25, right? The in colors for that. This sounds weird to say that, but I think it's 24 to 25. Or I can give you the address where I'm going. Vicki, why don't you send me an email? Let me know where you're going and when you're going to be there, and then we can, then I'll, depending on when I have the car kit ready, that will depend on where I ship it to, okay? So maybe we should do that. So just shoot me an email, okay? All right. It's hello@browndogcraftcompany.com. Okay. All right, guys, you want to see Milo? He's sort of snoring, but I think he'll come for treats. Let's see. Maybe he'll come and wake up even when I just get the bag. Let's see here. Let me put the camera. See if he wakes up. Okay, Milo. He woke up. He's just sitting over there, though. Hi, baby. Hi. Oh, he's got to rub his face. Hi, Milo. Hi, how was your nap? Do you want to come say hello? Here he comes. Here he comes. You want to come say hello? Oh, you found your bunny? You guys want to see what's left of his bucket? So you guys have probably heard about the bucket, and if you haven't heard about the bucket, you've probably actually heard the bucket while we've been in class, because this is his ice cream bucket. I can't throw it away. I actually tried to throw it away down here, and he took it out of the garbage. And he doesn't actually eat it. He rips it apart and then leaves the pieces on the ground for me to step on. So this is his wonderful bucket, and I'm not allowed to throw it away, I guess. I think eventually I'll have to throw it away, but for now it's like his security blanket. He carries it everywhere, and I don't let him sleep with it, but other than that, he's allowed to have it all the time. Aren't you? Yes, aren't you? You spoiled puppy. All right, let's get you on the camera. Okay, you want to come up for snacks? Do you want to come up for snacks? Come on. Come on. Oh, what a good boy you are. What a good boy. Keep coming up for snacks. Come on. Oh, yes. Oh, yummy, yummy in your tummy. Oh, yummy, yummy. Good boy. That's all. Yes, that's all. Good boy. Oh, they all say hi, Milo. They all say hi. All right, you guys. One of these days, we're going to have to do a giveaway for Jungle Pals, too, because I have a couple stamp and die sets. So, yeah, there's Milo. He's happy. Oh, he's going to go under the desk. You going to go lay down? You going to lay down? Oh, good boy. Yep, he decided to lay down. He is a cutie. He's my cutie. Whoops. My camera's cord is in the way. All right. Okay, guys, well, I'm going to let you go. It is 2 hours we've been on. I think we did really good. I feel really productive. Hopefully, if you weren't able to craft along live, hopefully you can watch the replay or just make your cards from memory. And let's see. I won't see you, I don't think, this weekend. I'm trying to think what we have going on. But Saturdays and Sundays have filled up with children and their activities. And I always joke that they're the busiest people I know, and I am their chauffeur. So it's not that I'm actually busy. I don't do a whole lot, actually, and I prefer it that way. But if it were up to me, I would never leave the house. Well, occasionally. But I like to sit in my pajamas or my comfy clothes. What do we call them? Athleisure wear, right? Yeah, that would be my preference. So, but the kids, they have places to go and people to see and whatever. It's all good. It's all good for them. They're very active and they enjoy it, and I'm happy for them. So I just have to drive them everywhere, and it's lots of sitting and waiting, and that's when I get my YouTube in, is when I have to sit and wait. So that's when I get to watch the people who I want to watch on YouTube. So it's kind of funny. It all works out, and someday they won't need me, right? And then I'll feel lonely that they don't want me to drive them anywhere, and yeah, so it's just how life is at the moment. It's go, 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 and go some more, and yeah. So anyway, well, okay. I hope you all have a great rest of the week and a great Wednesday. Let me know if you want to sign up for classes. Like I said, I'm kidding as fast as I can, since it's just me, so I'm kidding as fast as I can, and I want to be able to accurately predict how many kits I need to make. So that would be super wonderful for me. I don't need to collect your payment now, but I definitely need to know if you want to sign up. So, and if you want to pay now, anytime between now and April really is fine. So, let me know what you think, and if you like something, I'll get you added to the list. That's the most important thing, is to get you added to the list so that I have a card kit for you, especially for those classes where the supplies are running on low inventory already. So, okay, all right, well, have a great week, and thanks for spending time with me tonight for class. I hope you guys have a good weekend, and I hope the weather is warm wherever you are in the world or the country or wherever you are. So, all right, thanks, guys. We'll see you next time. Okay, bye.